hello. So I'm waiting to start the video, and this is what I'm seeing. Hi, Minnie. She's being, this isn't a dog channel, but she won't. Hi, honey. I can't take it. Oh, I can't. Hi, baby girl. Okay, we're going to do a video now. The physical issue to me is so vital, because I see women knocking themselves out, harming themselves to be a certain physical way. And I find that when the partner is a narcissist, it is that much more poignant. But of course, this doesn't necessarily have to be just a narcissist. But a narcissist specifically will use your physicalness against you. Always. It doesn't matter what you look like. You could be gorgeous that night. You could be, and let me explain. We're all gorgeous every day. I don't mean to say you'll be gorgeous that night. But I mean, it could be when you're dressed up one night. It could be, it doesn't matter what you look like. Body, size, shape, form, outfit, occasion, it doesn't matter. They will use your physicalness against you. So we need to stop knocking ourselves out, right? As our physicalness does and always will relate to our self-esteem, they know that. So changing yourself for them, if you found yourself doing that, I want them to notice me. So I'm going to get in shape, or I'm going to eat healthy, or I'm going to change my hair, or change my size, or change my, you know what I mean? Whatever it is. If you are changing yourself for them, you may also be somebody who is ignoring yourself for them. They've got you so despondent and so defeated, and so that you've gone the other way. And you don't care if you're eating healthy, and you don't care if you get dressed up for an occasion out at night, and you don't, they could do either one. If you're doing either one of those two things, then they are controlling your self-esteem recording in your head. No generation has done a better job of embracing all shapes and sizes and such as the one that's happening now, right? And yet oddly we seem to be in the most heightened place in terms of sensitivity as a society. So that, as a mini sidebar, confuses me. When it comes to politics, religion, and all of that, I would never have predicted the kind of situation we have going on in the world right now, in terms of how vocal and with such fervor everyone is on every single issue. I've never seen anything like it. But when it comes to the topic of shapes and sizes, we have become a more inclusive society. Thank God. Some of the most beautiful people in the world don't fit a certain shape or size that we were made to think for so long was the epitome of beauty, right? And every decade it changes. Been reading Vogue for 40 years. I follow all that stuff. That's a whole other world. But it always changes, right? Freckles are in. A wide hip is in. A skinny boyish frame is in. Gap between the tooth is in. Curly hair, straight hair. It's always something. But this generation really embraces shape, size, color, everything. And I love that. Well, your vision of yourself counts way more than you think. I have some things written down. That's why I keep looking. I don't want to forget. I switched filming because Minnie was sitting over here and she seemed like she wanted company. If you're feeling down on yourself because you view your physicalness as it relates to the narcissist, then I definitely identify with that, because I did. I didn't realize it, but I definitely allowed myself to get down on myself because maybe he wasn't being this way or that and saying this or that. The truth of it is, we are not part of any thought that they have. I don't want to get not any thought that they have, not any decision they make, or any way that they react or don't react. We're not even part of their decision-making process, what we look like. It's whatever they feel the need to feel at that time. They're only in their own head, in other words, and only thinking about themselves. So they are only going to expel whatever response or non-response in order to control, manipulate you in some way. It has nothing to do with whether or not you actually look nice. I don't mean to say that. If you look beautiful and somebody tells you look beautiful, then technically maybe they think you look beautiful. So I didn't mean that to sound so dour. But what I mean is this. In order to control or manipulate you in some way, meaning if they're insulting you or complimenting you, it was to dominate and set whatever tone for the evening they wanted to set. So, for example, if he wanted you insecure that night, he'll insult you. You could look drop dead gorgeous. You know it. He knows it. You're going to get told all night. Your dress is on point. Your heels are out of the world. You're rocking everything. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If he wants to control you in a way that he feels like he wants to dominate the night, or he doesn't want you that secure that night. He wants you insecure. He wants to make you so that you're clingy all night and needy and not feeling wonderful about yourself. Then he's going to insult you. Ooh, honey, is that the best dress to wear? Or those jeans make your butt look big? Or whatever it is. I liked your hair better yesterday, but let's go. No, you look nice. That's a great one. You look nice. Oh yeah, because that's what every girl feels like hearing after she decked out. You look nice. Let's go. Thanks. Now, if he wants, maybe it's a business luncheon and all his male pals are going to be there. Now he wants a vixen on his arm. He wants you to feel hot, look hot, be hot, blah, 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 blah. He's going to lay on the compliments thick. Oh yeah, he will. And you know what? If he wants you to doubt him all night and not know where you stand, which is a form of torture they employ, he'll say nothing, regardless of what you look like. And he'll make you just feel invisible. And sometimes that's worse. And that's when we start banging our heads against the wall and women start doing anything and everything to themselves to change themselves physically, and he's going to see me and this and that and the other. It has nothing to do with what we look like. That's what I'm trying to say to you. It has nothing to do with what we look like, or what you wear, or if you put makeup on, or if you... I mean, I live in Florida. It's a casual lifestyle. I don't wear makeup. I mean, I try to put a little highlighter and lipstick on for you. And my hair is what it is. I don't even go to a hairdresser. It's just crazy how it comes out of the shower. I don't use a blow dryer. I don't style it. It's just, I drive a convertible. Like, it's always crazy and messy. Like, this is me. I always, since I was young and I was on a beach where girls wore makeup to the beach, I remember saying, why? Then you're gonna, why? And I always thought it was weird to ever wear face makeup, because then if somebody saw me at the beach where you wouldn't wear makeup, they're going to be frightened of what you look like. So I just never got into the habit of wearing makeup like that. Eyes, mascara, lips, you know what I mean? But not makeup, you know what I mean? So, but girls are out there doing it and doing it every day and making themselves look fabulous and flawless and gorgeous, and then being insulted or ignored by their narcissist. So, again, that's where I was going with the no makeup. I got off on that tangent and didn't finish it. I didn't really change myself in that way, but when I say that I realized it, what I found myself doing was I was trying to, like, maybe wear a certain thing or put on a certain shoe or try to... And there's one thing, looking pretty for your partner is one thing. But when you're trying to garner a reaction or the proper reaction, or say you know where you're going tonight, you have a feeling you know what he's going to feel like you being, so you're dressing that part. There's a lot of control they have over our physicalness. And I I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I didn't like that. It felt uncomfortable to me. I think when it comes to fashion, most people land, even if we go through phases throughout our life and we try this phase or that phase or this with goth or modern or whatever, you land where you are, where you live, where you sit. I've always lived, sat, and been preppy. That's where I land. So it might have some funk with it, it might have goth with it, but it's always, there's going to be something on me that's preppy because that's where I am most comfortable. That didn't always sit well. So I would hear about, this or that, or it's a way for them to take you away from you and make it be them. So whatever it is that is your physicalness that is unique to you, don't let them wipe that away. Don't let them infiltrate your vision of yourself to the world. You have a certain thing that you want to portray. You have a certain expression that you have that you want to portray when you're out in the world. Right? When we dress and we go out into the world, there's a certain mood we're in. There's a certain... Don't let them take that space from you and let their ill opinions, which come from ill places and come from them wanting you to feel a certain way, influence your opinion. Please don't do that. Keep your physicalness for yourself. That is one area that you can have control. Because it's not like, well, I know if I wear this dress, he will compliment me and say, wow. I want him to say I'm stunning. There's nothing wrong with that. However, he should tell you that all the time anyway. You shouldn't have to dress up to hear that. And you shouldn't have to alter yourself for him to notice you. I just feel very strongly about women knocking themselves out to get attention, a certain type of attention that they want, when if it comes to a narcissist, it's never going to be that simple with them. It's always going to be about how they want to feel that evening, how they want you to feel that evening or occasion or day or morning. Why do you think they ruin a lot of special occasions? Because they don't want you on point and having a good time and enjoying all these people. And then they're over here and they're feeling left out and not included. And it's the same concept. So they're going to create strife for you if they want you to feel bad about yourself. So please keep this in mind because it is something that you can own. Own your physicalness and don't change. I never did. I didn't start wearing makeup. I didn't start blow drying my hair. Nope. That's one thing that I did maintain. Except there were a few times, like I said, with clothing, I would be like, maybe I could, It doesn't do anything. He still had complaints. Because then maybe I looked too good and he was maybe not wanting me to feel good about myself. So it would be like, not like I appreciate the effort, but kind of. Like nice, but yesterday's was better. Or like there was always something off. And if you feel that way, like there's never straight language. And then I would get, oh, you look good. Like, don't get me wrong. Good love bomber. He laid it on thick then too. But I guarantee you if I looked back, it was probably always an occasion before which he felt like feeling high. Even if it were not going out. Even if it was, he feels like getting catered by me that day. Catered to by me. Or he feels like he really wants to get along with me. He's going to set it up that way. It's always for a manipulation, is what I think I've learned. The more I thought about things and wrote things down and journaled them out and look at the timing of it and what happened this night and what fight happened before it or after it, it was always very odd and it many times is related to your physical being. Do not let that happen. Shut it right down. Say, well, then I guess if you don't like this dress, then I won't lend it to you. Well, those heels make your whatever look blah, blah, blah. Well, then I guess I won't. Then the next time you borrow them, you might want to think twice. Or you want to borrow, make a joke and shut it down. Take that power right back. That's very important. Someone's back. Okay, chin up. Bye.